What is up, guys? Welcome back to 2G Gaming. Super excited today, starting a new series on my time at Portia. This first video, I want to do a quick overview of the game for anyone out there who might be thinking about playing this game and really just wants to know, hey, what's this game like? What's this game about? What can I do? Don't give me any spoilers. Also, we'll go through the character creation process. So my time at Portia is a open world RPG. I would call it semi-open world because the world isn't massive. It's not this huge expanse of things to explore. And some of the areas are progression gated, meaning you can't reach those areas until you get to a certain point in the game. Beyond the crafting, because it is focused heavily on crafting the main storyline, that is, there is a combat aspect to the game, and there is some combat required to progress the storyline upon further along at certain points in the game. There is a social aspect to the game as well. You can interact with lots and lots of NPCs, and you can build relationships and friendships with those NPCs, and there are some rewards and perks that may come along with that, depending on who you decide to befriend and who you might make an enemy of. Beyond that, there's a minor exploration aspect to the game because the world isn't huge, but there are some cool things to see as you explore. Then there is an appearance / decoration aspect to the game. You can kind of change your clothes and that sort of thing. And there is a work area you can use that you can choose to decorate however you want and arrange things in the way that is most efficient for you. Other activities in the game include farming. There are animals to raise. You can go fishing, and there are some mini games kind of spread throughout that you can participate in. Now, there are world events in the game that you can participate in with the NPCs, and a very large number of NPCs will gather together for these events, and you can kind of participate in those. They're just kind of fun little things to do to provide kind of a break from the normal crafting combat type situation you have in normal RPG games. Now, with all that being said, I want to hop into the character creation process. We'll go through that. I'll show you some of the options, some things you can choose, and then we'll wrap up the video. Here we are at the character creation screen. Now, most of the options you can see that you can choose from during character creation, during the whole process, pretty standard for other games where you actually create your own character. Here we have male or female, of course, and a couple different voices you can choose from.
I think I'll go talk with the research center first.
I think I'll go talk with the research center.
I think I'll go talk with the research center.
And for the female,
This house is so worn.
I think I'll go talk with the research.
I think I'll go talk with the research center.
so pretty standard stuff, or you can disable the voice altogether. This tab controls the hair length. Each gender has their own hairstyle, and you can kind of control the length of that hair. You can also go to crazy colors. They have some standard colors here, or you can use the color wheel down here to choose what you want. If you want to get really crazy and do something like neon green hair. Next tab is face type. Of course, you can always use the mirror here to see the back and kind of use the right mouse to spin your character and see what's going on there, see what the back looks like. Here you can choose your skin tone, or again, you can go crazy with the color wheel and make a blue character if that's what you want to do. Up here we have face types. You can kind of scroll through here and you can make some fine, choose kind of a general face type, the way the shape is, and then you can fine tune it in these further tabs here. This is the upper face. It's going to include the eyebrows and eyes and eyebrows, basically everything above the nose. And you can just use these sliders here. The middle seems to be pretty normal, like an average kind of thing, as in most games. And you can kind of just fine tune. Here you can change your eye color to what you ever want it to be. Of course, you can choose something crazy if you really want to. Lower face is pretty much the nose, mouth, and chin. And you can, again, the sliders kind of put it where you want it to be. Here you can choose the lip color. So if you want to choose a different color than the standard for your lips, there you go. And then this last tab is decoration. For the males, you can choose different types of facial hair. And then you have, you can decide what length you want it to be. You want a big bushy beard, no facial hair at all, or super cool, super short, or super long mustache. Now, also here you have a couple face patterns you can get, and you can choose different colors for those if you want a little decoration extra. For the female, options are pretty much the same. You have hair, face type, Again, same options as the male. However, on the last tab, you can just choose a pattern color. There's no facial hair options for females. Now, I do want to give a little bit of a spoiler here for those who might be wanting to play the game. So if you're really wanting to avoid all the spoilers whatsoever, you need to stop watching the video now. Okay, so the only thing that I can determine that in character creation that actually plays a significant difference in the game is gender. Whether you have purple hair or normal colored hair or your skin is blue, really doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is your gender selection, and that only really matters as you get very, very advanced into relationship phases. Some of the options change a little bit. So that's character creation in a nutshell. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe to this video and to our channel, and be on the lookout for the first video in the series, My Time at Portia.